Well, we've been home for about 2 weeks and we're going to work on a project, a motorhome project, right?
Yeah, it's a little tiny project, door latch on the screen door that broke off this winter for us, and we want to replace it.
Yeah. So fortunately, most of our snow has melted. There's just a little bit way back in the corner. So we've done pretty good after our blizzard. We've gotten rid of a lot of snow. We had a lot of water in the backyard. Steve works hard on these ponds back here. He puts pumps in them and pumps the water out and towards the road. So that was his project. So we're coming around here to where the motorhome is, on the other side of our garage.
Okay, so this winter our door latch here snapped off, and so we want to replace it. We bought this one, but it's a little bit different, and you got to actually lift it up and then lift up the door handle on the door to get out of the motorhome. So we want to replace this with the original type latch.
Yeah, we only found it one place on the internet for the Winnebago views, and I'll put a link down below of where we found it. We could not find it anywhere else. Even the major outlets of camping supply places or RVing supply places, we could not find it.
No. So first thing is to take off the one we put on there.
And we'll hang on to this one as a spare, just in case if it ever breaks again. It was actually in the strong wind that the screen door and the main door got slammed together, and that's what cracked it.
Yeah, the one we replaced it with is made out of aluminum or something. It's metal, where the other ones, the replacement latches, are plastic.
But it's kind of in the opposite direction for the door jamb. Want to show the difference between the original style and the new one you had bought?
Sure. This is the one that we put on.
And it's made to open upwards.
Where this one here is, you press down to open the latch.
Where it connects into the door jamb over here.
Right here.
In that little holder. So we weren't connecting properly with this replacement one we had originally bought while we were down in Jonesboro.
So I got to figure out where it goes.
Do you want to hit the stairs button too, please? Because we have automatic stairs, but you have to hit the little button so you don't keep going in and out with the door. When we're parked, we hit the button. I hear red-winged blackbirds everywhere, and we've been filling up our bird feeders, but we have to take them in at night because we have a little visitor in our neighborhood. We are right on the edge of town, and I'll insert a little link here from our neighbor's cameras. We live on the edge of town near a it's called Northeast Wisconsin Land Trust, kind of like a land preservation area where we do get a lot of wildlife. And wildlife is fine, but this time of year, the bears are awake looking for food, and there's no real food in the woods yet. So they come into town and rip down the bird feeders. So ours got popped off the cables the other night, and we decided we will bring them in each night and put them out during the day.
Okay, there it is. I'm going to test it now. See if it's the right distance. Yep,
well,
see?
Look at that. Okay, here, let's do from inside.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to move it out a little bit further.
Okay. See, he can slide it in and out according to those little slots to get the proper adjustment.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the first part of it. Now here's the other important part that he needs to mount on, and this is the catch. See the 3 screws? He left the screws in the door so we didn't lose them. This is the part that secures the screen door tight to the main door every time you open it. Otherwise, you're opening the main door and then the screen door every time. So this little device is where it catches it. You'll see in a minute when he gets it into place. Left-handed, pretty good, Steve.
Yep.
And again, he'll get them almost tight and then move it into position.
Okay, now we have to line it up with this. Looks like we got to go up a little bit. And this has got to actually hold it down so it stays open. So you can...
And you gotta get it lined up just right. We'll test it a couple times. Okay, first you want to test that one.
Okay.
And now he's going to test in there that lines up just right. Now here's the trick. When we open the door, see, it brings the screen door with us. That way you're not first opening the big door and then the screen door. So this holds it secure. Now, if just the screen door is shut, this door piece needs to hit that perfectly. Steve's inside, I'm outside. There we go. And here it opens it. Now come to the inside and show how it works. Standing on his tools here. Okay, now shut just the screen. Okay, and then this is how the main door. See how it just clicks right in there? Now open the door, and both doors open. So it's pretty close. Why don't you bring it in one more time, just the screen first. And now let's bring in the main door and just see how it lines up. Okay. Yep, looks like you got it right, dear. I'd say tighten her down. Good job.
And then we have one more thing that we add to this, because the other one was in the way of our latch. We put this latch on our barrel.
Our little barrel catch. And we'll show why we do that.
On there. So now I have to...
It'll take Steve a minute to screw that on. So you want to show us what it is? Little barrel catch?
Little barrel catch.
And there's a reason for that. In the meantime, while he's screwing that on, here is our camper in storage mode here in our yard. Look out over the backyard. And of course we have everything out of here that we had that could have been frozen from our trip. So we took things out and brought things back. So here we have the laundry's done. We have clean linens to go back on the bed. We already brought out the clean towels. We have to put those all away. Everything's been freshened up. The bed, we need to put the sheets back on the bed and all the pillows. I might put them out and air them out on a nice day. The fridge has been wiped out. It's propped open on these little extra little arm pieces that help hold it open so it doesn't get moldy inside. So yeah, we're stored away but ready to roll at any time. All we gotta do is toss in some groceries and the dog and away we go, right, Steve?
That's right.
So a couple little odds and ends of things. We bought some new fast charging blocks that have both the C and the USB. I bought a longer charging cord for when we're charging up various things. I needed a longer one. Mine was getting a little rough on the end. My travel mug has been washed and cleaned and ready to go. So we have, of course, a dog that could be excitable if somebody's walking by. Hopefully he would never push on the door, but as a preventative measure, we did add this grid to the bottom. You can get that through Camping World. But this little barrel catch is specifically for prevention of the dog ever popping it open from the inside, but also anybody coming by and opening our screen door from the outside, especially if we're just inside here laying down, or if we've, walked over to the neighbors or something, leaving our dog inside. We slide our hand in this bottom space slider and reach in for this barrel catch. As soon as Steve's done screwing it in, we'll show how it works. There we go. Okay, if Steve's outside and he wants to slide this barrel catch over, right there, and now you cannot, even if you pull this lever, see, that stops it against the door jamb. So hopefully it would prevent anybody from opening our screen door when we're not right here at the campsite. And also it's to prevent the dog from hopefully never pushing against here, knocking this open. But what's nice is we know it's here if you slide open the slider. Nobody else knows it's here. So if we're laying down for a nap in the afternoon, we can have the door open with fresh air, right, Steve?
Yep, that's right.
And now if you come along, you want to open her up, show us how, Steve. Ta-da! There we go. And it's not in the way when the screen door latches tight to the big door. Ta-da! Okay, everything's back to normal again. Good job, Steve. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay, while we were traveling, we've been using a digital compass on my phone, a little app, and it's not always too reliable. So Steve decided we needed this one. Pretty fancy, huh, Steve?
Yeah, and so that way we can see which way we're heading. It's not necessarily when we're driving, but when we park.
When we're choosing a campsite.
Choosing a campsite, a lot of times we want our refrigerator to be facing away from the sunlight. So sites vary which way they're pointing, so we want to see what they are.
Usually we try to aim our camper, the nose to the west, so the passenger side of our vehicle is facing north.
Yeah, if we can. Mm-hmm. But this gives us an idea of where we're pointing.
Also, our Starlink, originally when we first got it, it says to always point it north, get a north view of the sky. But since the increase with the Starlink satellites, we found that that really isn't so much of a problem anymore. And generally, we just put our Starlink up here in the skylight, lay it flat, and it hooks up just fine. But technically, northern sky exposure would help with this.
So now we're trying to figure out where we should put it. Should we put it up here?
Can you see it well?
But it would be out of the
Driving view and camera view.
down a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think? Or do we put it
Or
down?
over on your side.
Put it down real low.
Well, then it might be in the way. Well, we do have these accordion folding covers.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah. And we,
So either way,
they're
it's gonna
very
be a
lightweight.
problem.
They're kind of like a papery cardboard. We really don't want to rub against
Put it on
them.
our mirror thing here.
Well, that's our camera, dear. That's our backup camera. Oh, what about right there?
It's kind of. It's
Oh,
not
that's
smooth.
textured. Yeah.
This is smooth here.
Well, then it's in the way of your shifter.
Which is okay.
How about over where the state sticker is? Can it go low?
Well, this would hit it again.
Not if it's lower, beyond that. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see it as well. Well, we could try it
Let's
there.
see if
Try
it-
to unfold the accordion.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, it's rubbing it. I would hate to ever tear them.
Then I can't see it because our glass holder.
Oh, okay.
Couple.
Well, let's go back to your original suggestion. Up here, up high.
Well, and I didn't think of it, but that's going to be a problem with these also.
Oh, yeah. How about in the bottom here, standing upright?
We'd have to put something else.
Well, we could use a GABA Gorilla Glue. Does this stand upright, dear?
Let's
Flex
see
it
here.
in its base?
I think it might. Oh, too far.
Well, then we gotta lean over to see it. Nah, that's not such a good idea either. How about somewhere up here? Hanging down.
That might work. No, it's not smooth enough. Let's see.
There's a clear plastic. Yeah, you're gonna bump it with your head. Well, we're gonna have to figure out a spot to put this. We'll let you know what we decide. This is a little piece of artwork, those little Dippin' Dots or whatever they're called that my friend Vicky made for us.
Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're tall. You can see it. What about me when you say, what direction are we
Put it on
heading?
your side.
Oh. So I can hit it with my head. I see.
I don't know if that's level or not.
Yeah, but, well, let's see, to get way up here to read it. I don't know if that's so good either. We're going to have to keep thinking. Well, we decided on a place. It's not going to be on the suction cup at all. We're going to go in this little space between his cup holder and the side bar here. He's cleaning the surface with the eyeglass cleaner. Little hint, we buy these little envelopes of eyeglass cleaners at Walmart in the health and beauty department. They're not up, sometimes they are, but usually they're not up by the eyeglasses department. And we use those for cleaning our glasses or anywhere that we need to stick something. So we have some clear Gorilla tape on the bottom surface of the compass. And now we're really not even using the suction cup at all, and it does not get in the way of the folding accordion pleated windshield cover.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Pretty good.
And we'll know which way we're going.
Yeah, you always need to know where to go.
Yep.
I can't be the only one telling you where to go, right?
That's right.
So where are you going next? Where's your next travels?
I have no idea yet. I haven't decided. Do you know?
I don't know. What's in your mind? The campground's open about 6 miles north of us. As the crow flies, 9 miles to drive around.
Yep, that's too far.
North Bay Show. Oh, it's too far to go?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's pretty cold though. I mean, we're going to get down to like 29 tonight.
Yep.
So we're still in early spring, late winter here in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Next project up here is to take all of these quilts and pillows and blankets into the house, especially the throw pillows, and wash them all. They all need a good washing after being on the road for 2.5 months. So we got those all pulled up to the front and ready to go. And the next project is we need to Swiffer the floors. The center of the main part of our motorhome is vinyl flooring, so we use the Swiffer on it. I already got it all swept. Now I'm ready to Swiffer it. I brought out 2 pads because I think it's going to be especially dirty. Well, I'm halfway done. Let's see what it looks like. Well, not too bad. Could be worse, but I'll put a fresh pad on anyhow. Okay, the second one is used up. Yeah, it was pretty grubby. So now the last step is we're going to replace these 3-foot by 3-foot carpet tile samples. And we buy those at our local Menards store. We're going to pick up some new ones because these are pretty grubby. And we just hold them down with carpet tape on the corners here. And that holds them into place. So those are easily replaceable. Underneath, it's kind of just a rubber ribbed stair tread, and we didn't care for that. So that's next on our shopping list. We'll take care of it. But now it smells much nicer out here. I could smell hints of campfire, old campfire smoke when I came in before. So this will help get all the bedding out, and took care of mopping the floor. Spring cleaning on what a view. Steve's spring cleaning is in the cargo trailer. He started taking things down off the shelf and off the floors, and he's organizing a little bit, and took out the e-bikes for now. So it's time to organize all of that stuff for our next camping trip too. It's amazing how much stuff we get in there. These lawn chairs, propane tank, a little step stool, patio lights, of course our Blue Eddy over there, but that's usually in a compartment in the motorhome. We took it out because we had ice storms and we needed backup electric power in the house just in case. And here's the e-bikes ready to roll on our next adventure. I wonder if we're going to have some little babies this year. I saw some birds over here working on this nest.